So please go to page 54 so you can join me today's vocabulary in context. What are some of the biggest problems that the world faces today? Make a list, then listen to four people. Which of your ideas are mentioned? Okay, we have several problems in the world, right? We have pollution, we have hunger, what else? Well, in some parts like Syria, we have war. But what are the biggest challenge for us? Says, we ask people, what is the biggest challenge facing the world? Example, or can you tell me your opinion about this question? What do you consider is the biggest challenge for us? In your opinion, Elizabeth and Nidia. The technology challenge. But in what way, Nidia? And we always give a reason, we start with the word because. Because for the world is a challenge very important, but like the technology, like what to to domain the technology or to use it in everyday activities, or maybe Nita, you think that robots are going to kill us someday? I don't know. Yes, Elizabeth, the biggest challenge is the security peace in our planet. If you may If you allow me to give you my opinion is that the biggest problem that we have is the quality of life. The quality of life, the deterioration, of the quality of life. I guess that it's yes, Elizabeth. It's like suddenly it's like really hard to concentrate only on one or to name the biggest, right? Because we do have a lot of problems, but let's just see what these people answer to this question. Let's go to the reading. Here are some of the views. Oh, sorry. Here are some of the views and hopes for the future. And we have Aya Hiroshima. Well, I wish we could eradicate poverty. The gap between the rich and the poor keeps getting bigger. There's something like 2 billion people who live below the poverty line, and I just wish we distribute wealth more fairly. Okay, that is Aya Hiroshima. Luis from Luis San Salvador. I guess I choose protecting the environment, and pollution is, I think, the biggest problem. I just wish everywhere hadn't got it so polluted. Environmental protection is critical if we're going to survive. I also wish we invest more in green projects. I hope that makes sense. Being Chiang Mai. The biggest challenge? The eradication of hunger. I really wish someone would find a solution. You see, all these poor starving people, 16,000 kids die every day from starvation. No one should be hungry in this day and age. The problem is mostly one of the food distribution. There are good enough wealthy countries to solve it. I just wish I knew what to do about it. And Tom San Diego. Um, there are so many unemployed people, especially with the economy the way it is right now. I wish the government would do something to reduce unemployment and create new jobs. I hope they put more investment in job creation. Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 minutes so you can read by yourself this article, and then check the. I want you to pay attention, especially to the words involved. Eradicate poverty, distributed wealth, protecting environment, polluted environmental protection, eradication, hunger, poor starving, starvation, hungry, distribution, wealthy, unemployment, create, investment, and creation. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 minutes so you can read and understand by your own the reading. Yes, yes, sorry. I Let me turn on and off my microphone again. Okay, hello, can you hear me? Okay, now let's go to our exercise B about you. Circle the correct form of the words to complete the sentence. Then discuss the sentence with a partner. Do any reflect your views? And we have unemployed or unemployment. It's not a big deal. Oh, sorry, it's not a big problem. There is plenty of in job. Okay, here to help you to know what are you going to do. For example, I'm going to read the sentence 1 to 6, and you're going to give me your answers. Unemployed, it refers to a person. It's a person without, it's a person without job, unemployed. But unemployment, it's the object. You know, it's a word to say that there are no jobs. Got it? It's the noun. So, what are we talking here in the first part of this sentence? Says unemployed is not a big problem, or it's unemployment is not a big problem. Which of these words is the correct one? Unemployed, the first one. Okay, think one more time. Says is not a big problem. And yes, unemployment is the lack of job for the people, or the lack of work of job. Yes, the lack of jobs for the people. That it's a big, or that it's not a big problem. So unemployment, sorry, is not a big problem. It's not a big problem. There's plenty of invest in jobs, or there is plenty of investment in jobs. Yes, yes, well done, Nidia. Investment. Why? Because whether an invest is the action. When you put money into something to make it grow, investment is when somebody already did that. Okay, for example, there's plenty of investment in ready invest in jobs. And here is telling you that the investment is already done. Very good. Now, number two, there's no solution to the problem of poor, or there's no solution to the problem of poverty. Poverty, very good. It's poverty. That is the problem, the poverty. There's no solution to the problem of poverty. It's eradicate is possible, or its eradication is possible. Remember, eradicate, it's a verb, and eradication, it's, well, sorry. Eradicate, it's an action, and eradication, it's the prospect of something. Okay? Eradication. Its eradication, it's possible. Yes, very good, Nidia. Its eradication is possible. Very well done, Elizabeth. Let's go to number three. There's definitely a problem with the distribution of wealth, or wealthy. Remember that wealth is like the object, right? Like it's the richness. Whether Wealthy is an adjective. We are talking about the object, right? The distribution of wealth. Okay, very well done. Gosh, I always do that. I don't know why. Okay, well, I try to underline the word, but I end up always writing on it, drawing the line on it. Okay, let's go to number 4. I know people are starving. Oh, I know people are a starvation. I know people are starving. Right here we need a verb, a gerund verb. I know people are starving, but hungry isn't the best issue, or but hunger isn't the best issue. Oh, sorry, the biggest. But hungry isn't the biggest issue, but hunger isn't the biggest issue. Hungry or hunger? Elizabeth says that hunger. And yes, very well done, Elizabeth and Nidia. It's hunger isn't the biggest issue. My priority would be environmental protect, or my priority would be environmental protection. Protection. My priority would be environmental protection. Okay, here would be the object instead of the verb protect. Sorting out polluted or sorting out pollution. What is the thing we have to figure it out? Polluted or pollution? Remember that finishing with ed, it means that it's a verb. What is the correct protection? The priority would be the environmental protection. And the next one, sorting out polluted or pollution. Pollution, yes, sorting out pollution. We are talking about certain topics there. Don't worry, Elizabeth. Okay, you were in the next one, right, Elizabeth? In number 6, there should be more job create, or there should be more job creation. You were right in that one, Elizabeth. It's creation programs for young people. Creation. Very good. Okay, here we have a says word start. Write the words in bold in part like this. Add any other words you know. Then in pairs. Remember that a noun is an object For a subject, the verb is an action and an adjective. This this one qualifies a subject or an object. Poor, wealthy, which another one? Hungry, etc. Okay, so can you tell me how many nouns can you find here? Remember, a noun is a subject or an object, like poverty. That is a subject. Poverty. We have it here, poverty. You see? Another one. From the words involved, okay? The ones that are involved. Hungry. No. Those, Nidia, those are adjectives. And adjectives, remember, they qualify something. Okay? Like, I am hungry. Hunger, yes, very good. What is hunger? Here. Hunger. Okay, another thing. What about distributed wealth? Which of these two are subjects or are nouns? Like poverty. Poverty, distributed or wealth? Which of these two are nouns? Verb, distributed. Very well done, Elizabeth. But I'm talking about the noun. Which one would be a noun? We are getting, or we are mentioning all the nouns. Wealth. Very good, Elizabeth. Wealth. Protected environment and pollution. Which of those are nouns? Pollution. Yes. How about environment? Elizabeth, environmental protection. Environmental protection would be a whole. Would be like all together. Environmental protection. Oh, don't worry, Elizabeth. Okay, it would be like all together. How about environment? Environment, it's also a noun. Okay, eradication. It's a noun. this. Okay, let's underline with blue eradication. Poor, starving. Are they nouns? Poor and starving. No, right? Starvation and hungry. Which of these two is a noun? Yes, but which one, Elizabeth? Which one is a noun? Starvation or hungry? Oh, sorry, I haven't seen it. Okay, it is a starvation, Elizabeth. Very good. Starvation is a noun. Remember that hungry, it says no one should be hungry. Hungry, it's an adjective. Okay? This Nidia, well done, but hungry, it's an adjective because it qualifies. Hunger, hunger, well, hunger, it is an object. It is a noun. Hungry is hungry is the adjective. Okay? Hunger is the noun and hungry is the adjective. Hungry. The problem is mostly one of food distribution and there are not enough wealthy. Which of these wealthy countries, which of these two is a noun? Distribution or wealthy? Distribution. Very well done. Okay. Now let's go to the very last paragraph that is Tom from San Diego. We have unemployed, unemployment, create, investment, and creation. Which of these words, these five words, are nouns? Unemployment is a noun. Look for the other one. Unemployment, okay, look for another one. Investment, very good. And creation. Okay, very good. Creation. Okay, now I'm going to change my color to pink. I guess it's pink. Now we're going to look for all the adjectives that we find there. Okay, eradicate or distributed. Those are verbs, right? These two are verbs. Now, in all the text, tell me an adjective. Find an adjective. Adjectives. Remember to qualify. Okay. Okay. Here, polluted, wealthy, poor, polluted again, wealthy, hungry, unemployed, and hungry. Yes, very good. Okay, we have polluted. I'm searching for the words. Polluted, poor, starving, hungry, wealthy. Distributed, it's like when you give something to somebody or someone in, well, not in equal parts, but evenly. Like, for example, when you when you put some cream on your tacos or on your enchiladas and you distribute the cream all over your enchiladas, you make sure it's all over your enchiladas, right? That is how you distribute something. If you have 4 enchiladas, you try to get cream in all your enchiladas or cheese in all your enchiladas, right? That is distribute. You distribute cheese in your enchiladas. Okay, and many unemployed people, and that's the last one. Okay, now I'm going to change my color to black, and I'm going. The last ones are verbs. Eradicate, it's a verb. Distributed, it's a verb. Protecting, it's a verb. Another one. Give me another verb, another action. invest, okay, invested or invest. And oh, that was the last one, right? Oh no, and create, right? Create. Those are the last one. I try to do in different colors so you can land the difference between one another, okay? I'm going to give you 2 minutes so you can underline in your own book these words, okay? Underline in your book your own words. The red colors, okay. The blue is nouns. The red is, or the blue are the nouns, sorry. The blue are the nouns. The red are the adjectives. And the black are the verb. Okay, let me know when you're ready. Okay, Nidia is ready. Who else is ready? Elizabeth? Okay, let's continue then. Oh, sorry. There is it. Okay, so let me write the title of the topic is here. It's called Gerunds and Infinitives. Gerunds and Infinitives. Because, Elizabeth, you are going to level 2, I guess, right? You're not at basic English level. You're supposed to have a previous knowledge of this. So, we start doing the activity so you can enhance or elicit your background knowledge. And now, we learned to the explanation and to um, structure and definition to the technical part of the grammar. That's why I used to do it the other way around, but lately we've been like checking the classes and everything, and they told me, Trisha, please appeal to the background knowledge of your students. Okay, great, Elizabeth. Yes, I know I give you a hard time with the reading. Don't worry. Yeah, it was hard to like, oh, not to tell you, right? But let's continue. Gerunds and infinitives, that it's just the same that we were seeing in the reading. You see? All the gerunds are the ones that end with ing. You see? We use gerund, verb plus ing termination. After certain verbs, like I enjoy, the verb enjoy, singing. I enjoy singing. After prepositions, I drank a cup of coffee before leaving. My preposition is before. I'm going to I'm going to put some lines so it would be clear. Okay, after certain verbs like I enjoy singing, that is verb. After after prepositions, I drank a cup of coffee before leaving. That is my preposition, before. As the subject or object of a sentence. Swimming is good exercise. Here, swimming is the subject of the sentence. Swimming is good exercise. You see? Now, we use to plus infinitive. We always going to use to and the infinitive of a verb. This means that we're going to use the verb in their base form. Like we know in Spanish, it ends with R. Okay? All the verbs that end with R in Spanish are the infinitive. In this case, we don't have like a definite rule for our verbs, but are the base form of the verbs. Yes, those, Elizabeth. Great example. After certain, yes, that is infinitive. But for example, in the verbs in English is dance and sing. They don't have like a definite ending, so we can oh sorry, to live, to get, and in this case it's both to study. In this case, the gerund is singing, living, and swimming. It's also the subject. Okay, and we use the bare infinitive without to. That is bare infinitive. Like the ones that I just write here in your chat. After modal verbs, I can meet you at 6 o'clock. Instead of I can meet to you, or I can to meet you at 6. After let, make, and sometimes help. The teacher let us leave early. After some verbs of perception, see, watch, hear, notice, feel, sense. I watch her walk away. After expressions, why? Why go out at night before an exam? Okay, that is more like a rhetorical question. Why go out the night before an exam? Okay, so I'm going to open up board. I know that, oh, sorry, I was in the board, right? No, I was sharing a picture. Okay, I'm going to open the board. I know that you cannot write in this, so I'm not going to ask you to write on it until we see this fixed. I talked with Mr. Chavez, with the teacher Mario Chavez, about our tool that it's meeting, and we really enjoy the tool. Ah, okay. Sorry. I didn't ask you, right? Okay, go ahead, Nidia. Just let me know when you finish. I'm going to wait for you. Okay? You too, Elizabeth. Sorry, girls. I completely forgot that you to offer you the time to take notes. Okay, we're almost ready. Okay, ready, Nidia. Okay, Elizabeth, how are you? I changed the page. Sorry. Elizabeth, are you ready? Okay, you finished. Okay, well done. Okay, so, do you have any doubt for the gerunds and infinitives? Nidia and Elizabeth, because we're going to the exercise right now. So I want to know before we do it. Oh, I said that if you had any doubt, do you have any doubt? No. Okay, great. Elizabeth, how about you? Do you have any doubt or a question you may want to do? No. Okay, excellent. If you had some questions, it's difficult. Yes, I know. This is kind of it's not like difficult, it's more like confusing, right? Because um, gerunds and infinitives are very used in the English language. They can be used in many situations. Sometimes you can use, or you have like very clear when you can use a gerund and where you're going to use an infinitive. But in sometimes you have to choose between the two of them. Yes, we're going to get to the practice right now. Okay, Elizabeth. So don't worry. Just be clear that what it's an infinitive and when it's a gerund, remember that an infinitive is a verb form that has to at the beginning. Okay? To do, to sleep, to love, to create. Okay? And the gerunds are formed by adding ing. Swimming, drawing, sleeping, etc. Okay? A gerund can be used as a subject of a sentence, but gerunds and infinitives can be used as objects of a sentence, and infinitives should be used after adjectives. Okay, let's go to the practice right now. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you this part in another one. I'm going to open another one. There is it. Part one. Okay. We have like a list, a very specific list, says gerunds and infinitives with verbs, part 1. This is only part 1. Says, well, download the complete list in PDF. That is exactly like immersion. Okay, here are some of the most common verbs that are usually formed or follow by the gerund. Enjoy. I enjoyed living in France. Fancy. I fancy seeing a film tonight. Fancy, it's another word to say like you want. I fancy seeing a film tonight, or I want to see a film tonight. Okay? Fancy. Discuss. We've discussed going on holiday together. Dislike. I dislike waiting for buses. Finish. We've finished preparing for the meeting. Mind. I don't mind coming early. Suggest. He suggests staying at the Grand Hotel. Recommend. They recommend meeting earlier. We kept. He kept working although he felt ill. And avoid. She avoided talking to her boss. Okay, this is like a very specific list of the verbs we're going to do. All these verbs are going to be in the practice. Okay, do you want to take notes or maybe take a screenshot of them? Elizabeth and Lydia? No? what I said is that if you need to take a picture or take notes, no, tackle no. You're ready? Okay. Elizabeth? Yes. Okay, let's continue the next page. Oops, sorry. Here are some common verbs followed by to and infinitive. These are examples for your next exercise. Agree, she agreed to give a presentation at the meeting. I ask. I asked to leave early or I asked him to leave early. Decide, we decide to go out for dinner. Help. He helped to clean the kitchen. He helped his flatmate to clean the kitchen. Plan. She plans to buy a new flat next year. Hope. I hope to pass the exam. Learn. They are learning to sing. Want. I want to come to the party. I want him to come to the party. Would like. I would like to see her tonight. I would like to see you tonight. I would like you to see her tonight. Promise. We promise not to be late. We can use an object before an infinitive with these verbs. Note that help can also be followed by the infinitive without to, with no difference in the meaning. I helped her to carry to carry it. Sorry. I helped carry it. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to take note. Okay. Yes, Nidia, Elizabeth, at your signal, Elizabeth. Okay, let's go to our exercise then. Oh, sorry. It's this one. There is it. Put the verb in the correct form. See? She avoided. I would like. He enjoys. She kept. I am learning. Do you mind? She helped me. I finished. And he decided. Okay? Write your sentences here in the chat. And we're going to check your answers. Only answer only from 1 to 10. Okay? Okay, studying. We're going to wait for. Thank you, Nidia. We're going to wait for Elizabeth. Okay, then um you're going to dictate me your answers. Ready? We're going to start with number 1. Oh wait, it's text and blue. I don't fancy going. I don't fancy going out tonight. She avoided to tell him or telling him. Telling. I would like to come to the party with you. Number 4, he enjoys having a bath in the evening. She kept talking during the film. I am learning to speak English. Do you mind giving me a hand? She helped me to carry suitcase. Now I can move it. There it is. Okay, there is it. Okay, next one. I finished number 1. I finished cooking. Finished. He decided to study. To study. study. Okay, here you write all studying in number 10, Elizabeth. Okay, now let's go to an exercise that it's pretty hated for Elizabeth. Can you guess what kind of exercise are we going to work on? Right, I'm going to let that in case you want to take notes. So you can correct your answers, Elizabeth and Nidia. Let me know when you're ready so we can go to the next exercise. Okay. Okay, Elizabeth, let me know when you finish and you're ready to go to the next exercise. Okay, finished. Okay, Elizabeth, you finished? Yes. Okay, let's continue then to the next presentation. Can you guess our next exercise, Elizabeth? Hello, hello, Elizabeth. Do you know what kind of exercise we're going to do? It's one of the exercises you don't like to do. We're going to do a listening. Yes, Elizabeth, listening. You have a problem with the internet. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to close my micro and I'm going to put, or I'm going to open the viewpoint listening. Okay, so you can answer this exercise. Okay. Here we have, está lloviendo con granizo. What? Really? That's amazing. Amazing. I'm so jealous right now. Wow. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, let's go to vocabulary in context. So this, it's a listening. So let's pay attention. If you have a problem, Elizabeth or Nidia, tell me with the internet. Tell me, and I send you the link so you can listen to it again. Okay? Vocabulary in context. Listen, Tanya is describing people she met at a speed friendly, yes, friending event. Who do you think who won't she contact? And say why. Okay, here we go.
Page 11. 2. Vocabulary in context. A. Listen. Tanya is describing people she met at a speed friending event. Who do you think she will get in touch with again? Who won't she contact? Say why.
What can I say? Greg wasn't very talkative, and when he did talk, he seemed kind of narrow-minded. I thought Kayla was kind of aggressive, a little too pushy for me. I bet she can be a pain at times. Victor sounded really, self-confident but in a nice way, not at all arrogant, and he was interested in my answers. Lauren was very intelligent, but she seemed kind of eccentric, a little weird but fun. Ricky seemed really sweet and thoughtful, but a little too sensitive, maybe. He got a little touchy about some of the questions. Emma was very open-minded and relaxed about things, pretty laid back. And she had a good sense of humor. We laughed a lot.
Let's listen one more time. find the you and I'm going to give it to you right now. There it is. There is it. There you have. You just click on the link and that would be all. Okay? Oh, wait. Let me try something. Call to action. Okay. You can click on this part. Listening P11 start. And you can start to listen. Hey! Great. Okay, I just discovered something amazing in this platform. Sorry. Okay, let's continue then to our exercise. This is going to be here so you can click on it. Okay, Elizabeth, you can click on the link that I just gave you here in the chat, or you can just click on this blue label on top of the presentation. There is it. Okay, it says listen time. Tanya is describing people she met at the speed friending event. Who do you think she will get in touch with again? Who will she contact? Say why. And we have here B. Complete the chat with personality traits from Tanya's description. Add one more. Oh, sorry. Add more ideas. I'm trying to click on. There is it. I like people who are open mind. I don't like people who are I don't like people who are okay, like for example. But that is the second part. Right now, can you tell me who do you think she will get in touch with again? First question, who do you think Okay, can you explain the questions? Yes. Um, she was in a speed friending event, so she met a lot of people there, and she is describing these people. What can I say? Greg wasn't very talkative, and when he did talk, he seemed kind of narrow-minded. Okay, what's touchy is someone who's sensitive about some topic, who feels very strongly about some topic. Touchy is someone who feels very strongly. Okay, says, who do you think? Who do you think? This is the first question. Who do you think she will get in touch with again? Oh, sorry. I don't know how to erase it. I have to clear it all. Okay. Who do you think she will get in touch with again? Do you think she's going to get in touch with Greg or with Lauren? Gosh. Do you think she will get in touch with Greg or Lauren? Lauren or Greg? Nidia. All of these are adjectives. All of this. Talkative, narrow-minded, aggressive, pushy, pain, self-confident, arrogant, intelligent, eccentric, weird, sweet, thoughtful, sensitive, touchy, open-minded, relaxed, and laid back. All of those are adjectives to describe people. So what I'm asking you is, do you think Tanya will get, who do you think Tanya will get in touch again? Like, for example, I think she will get in touch with Lauren, because, oh, Lauren without the T. She said she was very intelligent. Ah, no, 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 no. Oh, yes, yes, yes. She seemed kind of eccentric, but, a little weird, but fun. So, Lauren seems like, I think that Tanya found Lauren interesting, right? Because she said that she's intelligent and eccentric and a little weird but fun. And Emma, I think she's going to contact Emma too, because it looks like they had a good time. She said that Emma Emma was very open-minded and relaxed about things, pretty laid back, and she had a good sense of humor. This means that they laugh a lot. And she said it too. We laughed a lot. So, in touch means to contact or call again. To get in contact or to call again. So, who do you think she will get in touch? Who do you think she will call again to be friends? Okay, girls, I hadn't seen the hour, so we're going to stop here. Oh, Nidia was typing. Well, we're going to stop here, and for homework, I don't need with Emma or Lauren, right? Okay, so we're going to stop here, and for homework, I'm going to ask you to look for the definitions of the adjectives here in bold. Remember the little black letters, like open-minded, relaxed, okay? Just look for the definitions, just for you to know the real meaning of them, okay? You don't have to write them down. You don't have to know them by heart. You just look for the definition so you would know the meaning or the translation of them, okay? So you would get to know the words. That would be all for today. We're going to continue with this exercise the next class, okay? So that's why I'm asking you to look for the definitions on internet or on a dictionary. So for the next class, you will have already the idea of what the words are referring to. Okay? Well, Nidia and Elizabeth, it has been a pleasure to be with you today. I guess Elizabeth already left. She already fled because of the hail. So we see each other later on, Nidia, okay? Have a wonderful weekend and see each other on Tuesday. Okay, see you, Nidia. Goodbye.